Godfrey still mentioned about edutainment, where he talked about engaging the youth in debates, in concerts, and trying to find a way of disseminating reproductive health education. Online, we have Agatha, who uses sports to deliver social work and impact people. We would want Agatha to have a submission on this. Agatha, how do you use sports to reach out to the youth in terms of reproductive health education? Thank you. Over to you, Agatha.
Thank you so much, Moses. I hope I'm audible enough. Moses,
Yes,
am I audible enough?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much thank you for the movement. I'm called Nyesiga Agatha, Executive Director, Motion Youth Hub, but on the other side, it's basically based in Old Kampala. We use sports and performing arts for social change. On the other side, I'm also a director of the Youth Commission of the Pan-African Institute, Dialogue Institute, based in Nigeria, whereby I think most of the things I might have said have already been said, but I'll do a summary of what we really should look into as sports people, or as people that believe that sports is a tool. That sports is a tool that can really bring youth together, both girls and boys, and that we can bring our goals to be met. Yeah. So sports, we basically use sports to bring boys and girls together, that we show that both boys and girls are involved in the movement. Like the involvement is very important. That most cases, girls have been left out. Yes, I'm a girls advocate, or I like girl. I'm enthusiastic about girls empowerment or women empowerment, but not leaving out the boys. So boys getting involved in this, whenever we have those sessions, we show them that they have a role to play. Every boy has a sister, a boy has a mother. At least we show them that they are so very important as when it comes to reproductive health. And also the exercising that girls have, the exercising that girls get through sports helps them to have their hormones balanced. In most cases, if you go into the scientific bit of it, it shows that sports at least involves the girls psychologically. They get to exercise and spend most of their time in that. They will not have the idleness, and even the boys, they will not have the idleness to get involved in such things that make them end up being impregnated. I'll give an example. Recently, we have one of our beneficiaries. She gave birth. She's a young girl in P7. She's on our education program. She gave birth during COVID-19, and I think due to bad nutrition, she lost her kid recently. She would go at school and leave the girl at home, the baby at home. So unfortunately, she lost the kid. But because when we went ahead to research to know more about what really happened, the nutrition is so bad. So we decided, can we use sports as also a platform to teach them what kind of nutrition they should have, though the girl has already given birth or it has already happened. But do we also need to kill the kid? No. We can also put ways to keep to make sure that these kids are given the information, enough information, how to keep this kid and themselves on the nutrition they need. Now, also we use the sports to involve social psycho support. For example, we bring in people after having this session, after having this training of sports, after having rugby trainings, after having everything, and we bring the people that talk to them on the right information. The faith leader, I really like the way you brought out the lack of information bit of it, and Marjorie also brought it out very well, that we have wrong information that we give to these kids, be it the teachers, being everyone, being the religious leaders, which is one of the best things that we advocate for as Motion Youth Hub, that mindset change. How do we set mindset? Like, how do we change mindset from what we really knew what we really knew when we were growing up to what is really happening? Because faith leaders, in most cases, are sad to say this, but it is hard to approach them because what they know has been written down. But sometimes they lead, they really preach wrong information to these people. So in most cases, we need the right information that we give to the children. And as parents, the advocacy bit of it has not been talked about yet a lot, but it is my sincere appeal that we put advocacy on the involvement of both girls and boys, because they all have the role to play. The involvement of families, that is parents, both men and women, both father and mother. What is your involvement? What are you doing about it? The involvement of communities. As a community, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Are you the reason as to why girls are getting more impregnated, or you're putting ways? It starts with the community, the families, the boys and girls themselves, and also the educational institutions. The educational institutions, the first leader talked about the universities. I've been at Makerere University, but like you said, girls are at stake. Parents, sugar daddies are parking cars outside, but girls are more at stake. Girls are more infected with HIV/AIDS compared to boys, from the research that has been made over the years. Why? Because girls have been used as a links to this, because they need money, and other reasons that I may not mention today. But we really need more advocacy, more sensitizations in educational institutions, and also policymakers, leaders. If you're a leader, if you're a church leader, you're any leader in a community, anywhere, please, let's do the advocacy. It starts with us. The policies that we make, are they really appealing? Are they helping a girl child? Are they helping a boy child to really get involved in the sexual reproductive cause? Are we doing anything in this cause as a policymaker? What policies are we making? Are we involving them? Are we involving the youth? Are we getting their opinion? Mindsets change, and is the last thing that I will also put my emphasis on. Let's all put our mindset change, our advocacy on mindset change, because what we knew as way back as how parents grow up, or how parents are supposed to nurture children, is really changing. And that is why most people have now learned that it is more to be friendly to kids than showing them that you're maybe you're so scary in most families. Thank you very much. I'm really, I've left out many things because I'm minding my time. And in case of any opportunity, I will elaborate on everything that I already said, some of the challenges that I've left out and everything. But thank you for the opportunity. Sports is the way to go. It is another tool that you can really embrace. Thank you very much. Yes, Agatha Motion Youth Hub. I'm happy to have joined.
So that was Annette giving us an insight. We have to be aware that reproductive health is general well-being of a human. It is closely related to the general health of an individual. She talked about nutrition, and we found that nutrition has a big bearing on the hormonal development of young people. Research shows that nutrition is having a bearing on the menstruation, and menstruation is a big indicator when it comes to reproductive health for the female. We thank you for that submission. We waited for the other panelists, and unfortunately they are failing to join in, but we appreciate everyone's time that you are listening in.